Q4 is right around the corner, and if you're in e-com, Q4 is just not another 90 days. Q4 is where the majority of profits for the year are made for your brand. And if you prepare it correctly, you can literally double your business in just 90 days. But if you don't, you'll be ending up overspending, missing out on opportunities, and you'll spend the rest of your year telling yourself that you'll have better luck next time. So, in this video, I'm going to give you the exact roadmap to crush your first Q4, step by step, so you know exactly what to do to scale, maximize your profits, and squeeze every penny while everyone else is just doing nothing. Let's dive right into it. Step 1. Lock the fuck in. Q4 is only 90 days, and it's the only 90 days of the year where you can make the majority amount of profit for your own brand. You had 9 months to prepare for it, and now it's execution time. Because right now, anything can go wrong. Overspending issues, supply chain issues, website issues. The people who prepared will cash in big, while others will just lose on money and say to themselves, I'll try again next year. So during Q4, you want to be on top of everything during your business, every single day. And I'm talking about 16-hour days. So right now, it's the time to lock in and do whatever it takes to scale in Q4. Step 2. Creatives and seasonal calendar. What you want to be doing here is building your own ad calendar for Halloween, Black Friday, Christmas, and New Year, and preparing static ads for these events. What you can do now is head over to Atria to check your competitors' Q4 history and pull all the inactive ads and write down every single sale that they were running. You should be studying the creators on AdSpy and re-engineering them and creating 3 to 5 different variants for them. And the golden nugget for this is making sure that you overlay the top ads with Q4 urgency, such as banners, countdowns, and all that type of stuff. So what you want to be doing is make sure that you keep your evergreen campaign separate next to running your own Q4 campaign so that you don't hurt your evergreen performance once Q4 ends. So make sure to start implementing that now. Step 3. Website and email flows. If your site and emails don't look and feel like Q4, you're leaving money on the table. So here are going to be the timelines. First, we're going to have Halloween, which is going to be from the 20th of October all the way up until the 2nd of November. Afterwards, we're going to be running our Black Friday sale, which we're going to be running from the 3rd up until the 24th of November. This will be an early / pre-Black Friday sale. And then right around the corner, once it's 28th of November, then we're going to be running our Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, which is going to be from the 28th up until the 2nd of December. Afterwards, we'll be running from the 2nd of December up until 26th will be our Christmas sale, and after that we'll then get New Year's sale, which will be after Christmas. So make sure that during this period you're going to be hammering on FOMO, hammering on scarcity. Make sure that you use things such as last sale or limited stock available, or this is our biggest sale of the year. These are going to work and crush your email flows and also your website and get people to convert on your website. Step 4, customer service team. You guys need a rock solid customer service setup. You're going to need SOPs, trained VAs, and backups ready because Q4 is high amount of volume. A lot of refunds are going to come in, a lot of order questions, and also a lot of shipping delays are going to happen, which you're going to need to update. And if you've got big goals, you guys need to start hiring now because customer service isn't rocket science. But if you don't have enough manpower, your response time will lag and customers will burn you to the ground with chargebacks and bad reviews. So building a killer VA team starts now. Step 5, supply chain and logistics. This is where most brands fail, and it also happened to me. You guys should be talking to your supplier right now. Negotiate better terms, confirm the capacity that they can produce your product at, and also forecast aggressively. Look, if you've got big goals during Q4, you definitely need to set high expectations, also from your supplier. If you guys have seen growth within your business and your supplier has seen it too, they'll end up doing anything for you. So make sure to go to them, talk to them, and this is also even the best time to head over to China and negotiate your terms, negotiate what they can do for you, and see if you can improve your cash flow so that you can keep up with your momentum even after Q4. Step 6, offers and pricing strategy. Q4 is where offers make or break your business. There are 2 types of offers that you can eventually implement into your business right away, which is going to be a percentage offer and a dollar offer deal. Because we see that this is the most effective core offer for your business, especially during Q4. But before launching any of these discounts, make sure to calculate your break-even ROAS, because you don't want to be the person just slapping 30% off and lowering your margins that eventually after Q4, you've done this tons of revenue and there's not even profit to even take home. So next to that, what I want to add is that you can also try gifting angles, which can be, for example, buy one, get one free. Because if you combine these bundles with discounts, people are going to see it as a more perceived value for your offer. And people also have that they want to be buying gifts for their family. So if if they can get a free product on top of that, your conversion rate is going to skyrocket through the roof. So messaging in Q4 and your offer is the most important thing that you can do. Step 7, team preparation. You need to be running a Q4 kickoff call right now and make sure that you assign KPIs to each department. For example, customer service will have a KPI for response times and emails handled on a daily basis. For supply chain, you're going to make sure that they have everything set in time, make sure that the goods are ready, make sure that the forecasting is done correctly so that you can scale during Q4. And the most important part is going to be the media buying. Make sure that the media buying has KPIs to hit during scaling during Q4 in your ad account. And the most important thing, what I would recommend that you guys do is implement incentives. So make sure that everyone knows that if they hit their KPIs, after Q4 will be a big payday for them. Everyone will be receiving Q4 bonuses, and that's going to keep everyone on the same team. Everyone's going to stay sharp, and your people are going to be running for you during Q4. Step 8, scaling in Q4. If everything is set, this is going to be the fun part. Where you guys want to be focusing on in Q4 is making sure that you're pumping budgets throughout Facebook, TikTok, and Google. Obviously, Facebook and Google are going to be the ones that are going to be king, but if you're going to be running TikTok, make sure to bump the budgets as well. During Black Friday, you want to be scaling aggressively. Throughout the day, you want to be upping the budgets every 2 to 3 hours based on your performance. So make sure that your media buyer has these KPIs also in place. But one thing that you should know is that you should expect a dip definitely after Black Friday, but also right before Christmas. So your media buyer needs to be on top of the performance and making sure to adjust budgets based on the performance in your ad account. Step 9, preparing for Chinese New Year. Most people slack after Q4 because they've made a bunch of money. But right now, you need to be focused on Chinese New Year, which is right around the corner, which will be in February 2026. Chinese New Year is for your supplier to close their doors down and go on vacation. So you won't be able to get new products and you won't be able to ship your products out to your customer. So there's 2 very important things for brands and also subscription brands which you guys should be doing. 1, making sure that you have enough stock overseas to keep on selling towards your customer. So make sure that you find a European or even a United States warehouse where you can stock your goods and eventually ship them out to customers that make sales during this period, because then you won't need to be turning off your ads. And the second thing is for subscription brands. If you have a subscription brand, make sure that you look at your forecasting revenue and units and that you have a monthly buffer of units to be shipping towards your subscription orders, because otherwise here's where the churn rate is going to be hitting you hard during January, February and March, and you're going to lose everything that you built up during Q4. Step 10, Bulletproof Backend. So this is the insurance for Q4. You need to make sure that you have enough backups ready for if anything happens during Q4. Make sure that you have suppliers in case that anything happens with your main one. Second would be making sure that you have a backup payment processor, because if Stripe or PayPal freezes your funds, you're going to be fucked eventually. And then the third thing is going to be making sure that you have a backup account in Meta just for if in case that one goes down. Because most cases during these periods, everything's unstable and anything can happen. So the more backups you have, the more safer you are to scale and you won't be sitting there full with surprises. Step 11, which is going to be a bonus for you all. For the people that want to be focusing on influencer and affiliate marketing, this is for you. Look, once you have all the foundations set up, you can add fuel to your revenue with influencers. You can be onboarding TikTokers, onboarding IG creators, or even affiliates. The best thing what you can do during this period is make sure that they have the product and incentivize them with your product and performance pay. What you can then do is make sure that they post your product on each holiday sale so that you just get more eyes on your product, which is going to boost your sales. But make sure that you always sign a contract so you can reuse their content, because most cases you can get sued for it. So make sure that you have a VA or a UGC lead manager so that you're not going to be chasing your creators during this period, because it's really just a no-brainer task. If you manage to do this, you're going to multiply your revenue ×2 at minimum if done correctly. Guys, and there we have it. Q4 game plan laid out exactly for you guys on what you need to do during Q4. If you follow this roadmap, you'll be able to print more than 90% of the brands that don't even do anything during Q4. And if you want a personalized 90-day Q4 game plan that is tailored to your brand, make sure to DM me the word Q4 on Instagram and we can get to scaling your business during Q4. If there's any questions, just hit me up and I'll see you on the next one.